what God wants you to do. Because the bad thing about it, when I tell you, you're going to say that's beneath you. But I'm going to start looking. The Bible says, if you become faithful over the small things, he'll make you ruler. Oh, y'all better get this. And the way that we get more space to receive the update is to delete some unneeded stuff in our lives. Oh, I'm going there. We gotta use the delete button sometimes, y'all. To make room for some of the updates that I needed in my phone, I had to delete some apps that I didn't need. There's some stuff sitting on my phone that was just there. I didn't even need it. You have to come to a place where you can discern what you need and what you don't need. That is wisdom right there, guys. You need to figure out what you need and what you don't need. There are some things in our lives that need to be purged from our lives if we ever want to be what God wants us to be. We don't talk about purging no more, do we? Getting rid of the stuff you don't need inside your life. Maybe the reason that you're not promoted is not because they don't like you, but because maybe you did not delete your attitude. They deal with you now, but they can tell you to shut up. They don't want to move you up when you tell people to shut up, though. Oh, y'all better hear this. So maybe it ain't the fact they don't like you. Maybe the fact you still got an attitude. I'm just being honest. Maybe the reason that you can't be financially blessed is because you're reporting $30,000 in income, but you're showing that tax reporter, the tax preparer, a tax tie sheet for $600. Now I've been teaching my son about 10%. And said, so how you going to show that man $30,000 in income, but then give him a tax sheet for $600? Oh, it didn't get quiet in the house. Then it get so quiet in the house because, you know what you tell that man? You tell that man, guess what? I don't trust God. So how you going to win him over to Christ when he don't even see that you trust God? You don't even honor God with your finances. Oh, we go. But Lord, begin to bless me, even me, God. Begin to bless my house and do all these things, God. But maybe the reason that you can operate in the Spirit is because you have not deleted the disobedient app inside your life. What's a disobedient app? Can I come to y'all real quick? What's a disobedient app? Disobedient app is when God tells you to pray, but you tell God, my favorite show is on. See, we think disobedience is when the pastor tells me to do something I don't do. It goes deeper than that, y'all. Because you got to honor God when you honor man. Because if you honor God, you have no problem honoring man. The disobedient app is when God says fast, you say, Lord, they serving catfish today. God says read the word, but Lord, guess what? I can't read the word. That's too hard for me, God. I can't do that. And then we don't kind of get some excuses out the way. We say, Lord, I don't understand King James. They've written the Bible in many translations. Many translations. They have the Message Bible. They have the English Standard Version. Whenever I understand something, I go to the English Standard Version. My wife asked me a question this morning about a scripture. I said, go online and find the NIV version of it. There are no excuses. Sometimes we just disobedient. I'm going there. We tend to hold on to too much stuff, and those things take up too much storage in our lives, and they are blocking the update that God wants to bring to our lives. You have to delete some text of what people spoke about you. And sometimes what they said about us, we keep carrying on, don't we? And we never delete that text, what they said about me a long time ago. And we still hold it inside of our lives, so we cannot even get what God says about us, because we're so full of what people say about us. Oh, I'm going somewhere. See, you have to delete some pictures of what you used to be. So you start to see yourself the way God sees yourself. I learned that pictures take up a lot of space in your phone. Pictures take up a lot of space in your phone. I learned that pictures take up a lot of space inside your life. Because we keep on looking what we used to be, and we never can be what God wants us to be. You got to delete some context. Oh, I'm going somewhere. Some context of people that didn't even mean you any good, and they are only occupying valuable space inside your life. There's some people that we keep around that are not doing us any good. And we keep them inside of our life. We keep them there, and they occupying valuable space that could be filled with somebody who's going to pour into your life, who's going to give you knowledge, who's going to give you wisdom, but we stuck on that person. I know it's going to be quiet now, but that's true. I'm going back to one of the greatest preachers in that Joel Osteen. He said you can tell what you're going to be by looking at your 5 friends. Whoever you spend the most time on the phone talking to, that's what you're going to be. That's where you're going in life. And we don't want to think about that, but that is very true. Your friends say a lot about us. Some people say, Lord, if I'm in a bad situation, let me look at my friends real quick. Who am I letting pour into my life? Who am I getting advice? Who am I getting counsel from? Who's pouring things in my life? Because maybe the reason I see things that way is because my friends see things that way. Somebody said you got deleted. See, if you want to receive the updates that God wants you to do in your life, you have to make room for God to do it. God tells Isaiah, he tells the people to enlarge the place of your tent, to stretch out the curtains of your dwelling, to spare not, to lengthen your cords and strengthen your pegs. God is ready to update your prayer life. I'm just telling you right now, he's ready to update your anointing, to update your knowledge of the word, to update your wisdom, to update your marriage. Can I go right there, stop right there? But I want to talk about those things because God said, I want to update your marriage. Some of us have been living with people, we roommates, and we are not getting what we should get out of marriage. And sometimes it's bad when y'all both claim to be Christians. And we say, Lord, I want you to update my marriage because guess what I've learned? That if I want my sons to get married, I must show them a good marriage.
Show up.
That's why you ask young people why they don't want to get married. They say, I ain't seen no happy married people.
Press record, Jay.
And they sit inside church every Sunday and they don't see no happy married people. God forbid. Some of us need some updates. And we can't even say nothing good about each other inside the house of God or in our homes. We're not even having no fun. We just sitting there, we go to work and we come back home. We angry at work and we angry when we get home. Man, you ain't even happy to get home. Come on now. Somebody needs an update. Just being real in the house. God needs to update some things in our lives, y'all. Some refreshing sometimes. Go back and buy something for that woman every now and then. Buy something for that man every now and then. Tell him something good every now and then. God wants to update our relationship with each other sometimes. And sometimes we got into it with so-and-so years ago, and we ain't spoke to them since. It's going to be quiet. Got into it with brother so-and-so years ago, we ain't spoke to him since. And we going about life, and we want to get anointed, we want to have all this stuff, but Lord began to update my relationship with my people inside the house of God. This morning we said we must first deal with the household of faith. We must deal with the household of faith. That means I got to be able to talk to you. And maybe last year we wouldn't get along, but this year I'm going to try my best to update that relationship. He wants to update your ministry. He wants to update our finances sometimes and update your capacity to be blessed. God is about to update everything in your life except what needs to be deleted. Now, what needs to be deleted is getting updated, then God can do that. You did that. So somebody tell your neighbor, you better make some room. So we got to make some room in our lives for God to do some bigger things and got to let go of some old stuff. Because here's the last one. So tell somebody it might be time for an upgrade. Y'all whispered that. It might be time for an upgrade. Y'all scared.
Time for an upgrade, mama.
Because you can't get, I'm almost out of here because I can't check my time. Really, I'm trying. You can't get so attached to today. I'm not over yet, Emma. I'm over?
Yeah,
oh, Lord. You can't get so attached to the day that you can't receive.
He's over.
See, I get so attached to something once I figure it out. I do. If I figure out something, I'm attached to it. And that, because of that, because I don't understand those phones too well, if I figure out a phone, I don't ever want to turn it back in. If I ever figure it out, I'm good. I don't need another phone. I don't need all that other stuff. They tell me what these phones can do. I don't need it because I'm attached to what I know. I've learned from looking at psychology, and you got to take a little test by yourself. What I learned about myself, I'm a systems person. Everything in my life is a system. That's my wife. Everything in my life, I systematically do everything in the morning. I do things in the same order every morning, all the time. I'm a systems person. If I figure out a phone, then I figure it out, I'm good. I don't need no more phones. But guess what happened with that? But after so many updates, I would run out of stuff to delete. You get to a point, you ain't got no text messages. You ain't got no pictures. You just ain't got no storage. The updates themselves have gotten so big that you can't even update no more. That's when it's time for an upgrade. Y'all better get here. That's when I have to turn in the old phone and get a new phone. Because the phone that I have may be in good shape, but it's just not advanced enough to contain the updates that the manufacturer is sending out. Sometimes the updates that God gives us are too great for us. That's when we need to go back to God to make you over again so you can handle what He's doing right now. I'm going somewhere. Every now and then, when you ask God to, you need to ask God to upgrade you so you can handle your next level. that God, I can't go into my next level being what I was before. I thank God for what you're doing right now. But Lord, I need an upgrade in my life, God, because I've deleted everything here. I know there's more of you. You're doing some greater things, God. Don't update me anymore, God. I need a complete upgrade now. And I'm going to tell you something. If you want to be filled with the fullness of God, you need to be able to receive the infinite. Because God said, y'all say, well, Pastor, how you going to turn to your phone? But God said, behold, I do a new thing. That we so stuck on the old thing sometimes. That God blessed me way back in 1985. God blessed me back in 1995. We so stuck right there. And God said, if you turn in the old, behold, I do a new thing. The awesome thing about being a saint of God. Can I hear this? The awesome thing about being a saint of God. The great thing about being saved. I've never yet gotten bored. I've never yet figured out God. The more I read the Bible, the more I realize I don't even know him. Oh, y'all didn't want to hear that inside him. The more I read the Bible, the more I realize, God, I don't even know a small portion of you. I've never gotten bored because every time I get bored, I go back to God and I say, God, make me over again. I want to wake up tomorrow and be excited for you, be on fire for you. Oh, y'all better hear this. I know he's been good to you, but don't think that that's all he's going to do for you. Don't think that you've seen all he wants to do for you. Don't think that you've seen how he wants to use you. Don't think that you've seen all the blessings he wants to give you. Don't get so attached to what he was doing that you miss out on the upgrade and receive what he's trying to do. If you're going to be a vessel of God, they're going to be used of God, you better be willing to be updated and upgraded over and over and over again. Because I want to know the height and the breadth and the width of God. I'm not going to sit in church every Sunday and be satisfied and say, Lord, I thank you for what you did. But I'm going to sit in church every Sunday anticipating on the edge of my seat, just waiting, God, to see what you really want to do. If you ever got a glimpse of what God wants to do in your life, you just couldn't sit there and be complacent. But if you ever saw how God wants to upgrade you, I know you used to be a drug dealer. God wants to upgrade you. Used to be a gang member. God wants to upgrade you. Used to be a wino. God wants to update you. Oh, y'all better hear this. If you ever saw what God wants to do, you have no problem saying, Lord, I served you good with the iPhone 7. I served you good on the iPhone 7 level. But Lord, I've been updated over and over again. But God, I realize I got new levels, new anointing, higher heights, and deeper depths. I've turned that one in. God, make me whole. Oh, I'm going somewhere. Can I end with my favorite guy? Can I end with Paul? Because Paul said something. He said, I'm thankful for what he did. I'm thankful for what God is doing. But I'm not stuck in the past. I am apostolic enough to be grounded where I am. But I'm prophetic enough that what I'm doing right now is not all that God will do for me. There's some stuff on the horizon. That's why Paul says, I'm forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. I press for the mark of the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. You may see the iPhone 7 that God gave me, but I trade it in tomorrow. If God wants to upgrade me, I'm not going to miss my upgrade. That God, I'm anointed right now, but I want you to upgrade me. My marriage is good right now, but God upgrade me. My kids are doing good right now, but God upgrade me. My church is doing good right now, but God upgrade. Oh! William Lee said, I run out of time. He said that this can't be this, and you can't be that. You can't have the promotion. You can't be blessed. You can't have a house. Look in the mirror and tell the devil, behold, God does a new thing. And our problem is that we think that once we got saved, God was through working on us. We think that once I looked at my hands and they looked new, I looked at my feet and they did too. We think that God is through with us. But God told me, when I saved you, I only started a contract with you. And every now and then, if you got a contract with a cell phone company, you are entitled to an upgrade. With Ceasefire, they gave me a phone. I entered a contract with them. I signed on the dotted line. I'm gonna keep this phone. But guess what? That phone is not the meant to take me to die. The every so often, it's in my contract. I get an upgrade. It's in my contract. They gonna do some stuff for me. When you got saved, it was in your contract that God said, I never leave you, I never forsake you. If you are a vessel, if you're more than my hand, I'll smash you. I'll put you back on the potter's wheel. I'll make you over. I'll make you. What y'all saying?
Cause that.
What y'all saying? Oh, I want you to get excited. Aren't you excited about this? Let me calm down. What's so exciting about God? That even after I'm saved, mother, even after I'm saved, that God still can make me over. And we think something's wrong with that. But you know what? Like I said, God is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. But guess what?